closest station to where this unfortunate incident happened is Obuasi Fire Station. And from what I've gathered, it will take them not less than an hour to move from Obuasi to that space. And I think they initiated response, so I'm yet to be briefed as to what they were able to do when they got to the scene. So as and when we get better particulars about our response, we'll be able to brief the Ghanaians that we want to use this medium to send our condolences to the bereaved family. So for crashes of this nature, it does not just warrant the response of the Ghana National Fire Service alone, because a lot of things are at play here. We do interagency response. I quite remember some years back, Elwak incident, where it happened just around the Elwak Stadium, where a plane crashed into the walls and then onto the street. I think we had some people getting injured and losing their lives and all that. So quickly we had to respond and then rescue people. We are the only institution with extrication tools. So if people are trapped, it is our responsibility to cut through the mangled how do you call it, aircraft, and then free or rescue or evacuate the affected victims and hand them over to the ambulance for further for first aid and then onward transportation to a nearby health center or hospital for better medical care. So we are very much involved, especially with rescue.
I have the unpleasant duty, sadly, to announce a national tragedy involving the crash of a military helicopter this morning around the Adansi area in Ashanti region. Government regrets to announce the demise of the following persons in the tragic crash: Dr. Edward Kofi Omane-Boamah, Minister for Defense; Alhaji Dr. Ibrahim Murtala Muhammad, MP, Minister for Environment, Science and Technology; Alhaji Muniru Mohammed Lemonad, Acting Deputy National Security Coordinator and former Minister for Food and Agriculture; Dr. Samuel Sapon, Vice Chairman of the National Democratic Congress; and Mr. Samuel Abuaji, a former parliamentary candidate; Squadron Leader Peter Bafemi Anala, Flying Officer Manin Chum Ampedu, and Sergeant Ernest Ado Mensah. The President and government extends our condolences and sympathies to the families of our comrades and the servicemen who died in service to the country. All flags are to fly at half-mast until further notice. Thank you.
Yamajo ene enyumri ewo Kessben television so na unim se edu yawoda enyumra ne atenase na adwumade friends at the punch and yede ebro. Your usual hosts should have been Wafa Kofi Apia, but we been tea ene went me amba. Kwabena Owusu Dankwa metrem ede amano na yede dwumade no kwapem se nondu abebo ya ebe sorry nkonwa iso na dwumade aka no etimi atoa so as usual enra ade bone a eto ye ma brichi eboy o my Ghana eno ho a na yebedi enkomo ene enwubrei na yede afa wompanyifo emiensa ewo mentem ha meni omo ebetenase na afi yahwe after the crash of the 8th yebehwe eho ensensem de akwakosie enra said yedi kan bo mamane de siye anope yedi ho enkomo ahodo bebree enei aban ene Ghana mpanyifo ebo modern wreath laying edema nipa enwotwe a enra omo ehwe omo nkwa ewo sikaman ya eben adanse akrofrum kane ne efre ho no mamanchim eho ena atuyerenchem de entise eto Ghana esiye na as at now ate se omampani ebo nonkron ene enwumre ya ena one omamuni nyina ebekasa na de ho no ode atuanim ti enei Ghana ate abese no enei how ene amane ena aba abesen yenkomu si abeya yenkomu ti ene ibedi ho nkomo na yahwe se de tie anopei mo tie yen ewo ye morning show dwumade ne so a ye at least nipa miensa a profile at the etudwa aye Dr. Edward Kofi Omane Buama ye the profile etudwa sanso ana Alhaji Dr. Mutala Muhammad onoso ye the profile etudwa ana Dr. Samuel Sapon onoso ye the profile etudwa wa ka ho bi ya na emma neso Deputy National Coordinator Edema Security ono eka ho ebi sanso na the MP for instance parliamentary candidate Edema the National Democratic Congress ewo Boise East ora Samuel ono so edin anano ono so eka ho ebi na utete nsem no mu bia nyenyamepe na woye yenka ne saa obi nka se enye ya pa se omamu mrantie mako enwotwe ya womu etu anamon na omahwe se ade baako a eha oman ati eseyen sase na sen ye fudie ne de keka ho esei nipa brabo yensuo na nka omutu ho anamon na nka omo eye dwumadie bia ebetimi ede pepepe ye ede aba gudie ho tuo no mu no ena mokonya nkwanhia ewo honom no medikan ede atodwa se enei ya the flowers esi homom de atie ene se bi omuni pedua na efri wemhyemu behwe fom a ejato mo hye no pefo asesa anase omaboa no a omde omani akyerem ewo South Africa ya omo ekoye forensic investigations ede afa ho yekohwemu na yahwe ade port free mu ade ho here because in the outer world, I say other parts of the world, nema we ye na ye de ahwe the cause of enema no poti. Akwa political anti obi to read any meanings into it. So I'm for read a lot of meanings into all these things. Na ibenya daji na ye room. Nyame ya adoma nana bibi ba boating ewo ha odwani etrim ewo eye dwabin traditional councillor bibiri ba ehini edema dwabin traditional councillor ono ewo ha sanso na Dr. Nana Ejeni Mboating Jataba and a friend founder and leader of UFP ono so ewo ha ye hwe nim se Dr. Samuel Afriye or a lecturer at Kumasi Technical University ono so ebeba be kayensa na yedin komono ene ye ne bre nti se me kasa akofom anase se bi yentimi ankekan ho se de ose kana na mode acheyen wo message a obede be bo adwumade na betimi e de fa 0551 599 933 0551 599 933 yan sabeka na yakenkan e de amount yan kone videos 1 or 2 people because emre ni so atese no nkroma mpani ebekasa e de akere omamuni nyina anti yan 1 or 2 videos bi pe na afei yemra na yemedi enkomo no ebio ene sedem de kan de to dwa no aye omampani ene Ghana aman anase Ghana aban ene Ghana fo nyina womo ade flowers enhweren ede si ho ede ema nipa a womo enya womo ba bi kon yenko na yenko hwese de dwumadie no ekoso nto hwe ye screen so a omampani ene amampanyimfo ene simpanyimfo 42 the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Professor Jenana Opoku-Agyeman, Chief of Staff, any woman kaka opposition leaders in all people are from all walks of life, and omuko PM, and so a wujumadiana sia, womo ade ensuring at the Kototo. And Kunyantin 70 bia, a coso, wamra, na jumadiano, a coso, and so our hon.
Microphone on my free money, I'm close friends and
Close allies.
Very close allies, especially Dr. Mani Boama. Even a day after yesterday, I was talking with him about some unfinished business. I work in Pesky, so I was supposed to have gone to see him today. And it's no more.
We answered it was a difficult time. Me who is someone that me cancer see our son and my camera. Eddie, we have the never tell you movie. We have genuinely invited as a member of one. So any of us could have been on the helicopter. We usually government they share one person corner. Then we put out. Many of us could have been out there. Unfortunately, some of us had other things to do to the uncle, but. I can't put words together. These are people I have worked with closely. I'm not to say many of them. No, my friend, my esteemed brother. Never be within the youth wing when we were in opposition. No man in our 30 years.
Na yesre ewurade se aturem enchemi a atu yi obehye ye nyina de na afezu so galamsey ya abedane national security threat on all of us. Ye betimi etu ase said the next year by this time when we are commemorating the passing of their death, they didn't die in vain. You know, and it would be the most befitting tribute we would have been paying to their memory. I can't tell you how much.
We a reef lay, the course so and so I won't cry. And yabobi ama moti na fe yanko. Na yenko hwe eye nsem ne bia enei Alhaji Amin Adam wode atudwa ede fa nipa ho ewie betie eye Suhin honorable Suhin nso nsem a wokan na afi yaba studios ha na yabeto ankomotwetwe no eso.
Speaker, leaders, honorable colleagues in parliament, what has happened is beyond all of us. Allah chooses to bring us to this world, and He chooses to take us out of this world. Nobody can challenge it. And so, as Muslims, we believe that Allah has done His work, and we can only praise Him for doing His work. If Allah was to take the lives of all of us here, there is nothing we could do. And so, as Honorable Suhini said, we can only offer prayer so that Allah will receive him well. According to Islamic tradition,
we Honorable Amin Adam and Otis Ode and some to young Honorable Suhini ho no so intin some na ono so ekan at the far they see and run home.
We are encouraged to bury in 24 hours, but we also understand that Allah makes it easy for us in circumstances that are beyond our control. And so we welcome you. We believe that when we lose our loved ones, the only gift we give them is prayer. That is the only thing that is required of us. After they go, they want nothing else, not our tears, not our sorrow, not our worldly gifts. All they require of us is prayer when we lose loved ones. And so, after welcoming you, I've seen that one of our senior brothers, who was a political...
Ti we the course so ni bi enso ewo rift lay no ase na otis ye de ebrem no for some time now. Mse na wotwe mu de ene na wotwe mienu atwamu yi de ewo na doso dodo adoso papa nra ye ni ne ya so still at se ebi kra na ekro anano ewo agresum area ho botomienu kokabo mu nipa miensa ahye dwerebe nipa miensa moto ekabo anim esena baako akotofu petro nti ekabo mu sa no na eso mu nyina mu ena mo hye nano mabunu beye dunsia ya omo so enkran kumase kwan yeso omo so benya kwanhia ya omo awuye enra yetise accident asi enso ewo eye Kumas France Accra Cape Coast honum no so sa nsema hodo bebre ena AC somebody asks adien ena AC ewo yemman mu aha. Do we need to think, rethink? What do we need to do? Yenye no physical nkwa and spiritual ka ho. That's a big question I'm asking this evening. Ma me kono ma bejafo akwaba na afi yemfa nkoma twetwe no enhye so. Doctor Samuel Afriye ewo or lecturer ewo KSTU. No, good evening.
Yes, of course.
Na boko de. Nyame ase. Me fa cho so mic na ma wadaroma. Say udi birthday na nkam ka se ja. Obetumi hu. Nanka. Odi famisi ya. Mati bi do si ya. So na ko fa ba you anyway. Nana bibi ba boatin bibi ba hene ewo dwaben traditional cancer nana
minia
me mo adwo
mejo so
na boko de
sedanye
boko
so ja
penye se
de kra ikrem intumi enyai ento
sanete
sa na brabo no tie nti ye be fa ne sa na ya de nyame asese ibida so wachiri.
That's right.
Yenso ye hwachiri.
That's right. Nana Jenim Boating, Nana Doctor Ejenim Boating, Nana Mayo.
Medeshia Mijosu Eburu.
Na also Pomboko de.
Yami to me in Nana Madaroma.
Sorry. Right. Yo, ma yensha kom, ma misha sem free Nana Bibi ho na afi yenhwe nra atre yenchama etoye enim se yakeka better sabi ade ya de ya den ya mienhwe eno ade siye no ene sofa anamawa mpanyfo etu ade afa ho
yo na KOD odi mi abehye mfimfin ha oya ayi kokwa nansi adeche
ade
omo one ne yire wo se ne ba omo akofa ne ade miensa osu bia mfa ba ko no man ne die ba yo doctor na doctor Ajenim Boating wa senka doctor no ifiri so we se bam so no se no wa ma doctor ono kwa doctor mi nu kwa mi nya bi
nana na so so ye nana ni nana ni bi
ti ka tira doctor no ma me doctor no ba ko kam
enyumre ode ba ko be fam
yo KOD se yetie said na wo kan Ghana nyina boto ye hwe ba bia efri ensema okeka na no nipa dunsia obehwe nipa mienu na no moto nipa miensa tesa wodwene ho a wonti ase na wanhwe ya wo bisa se enti na ne Nyankopon wo ho ena aniema sei esisi ya meka ansa wo ho pa unim de ekoso nyina na said the Bible kan o say etomre bia Bible kra nyame nim sa ho hia beba aho kyere beba enti Paul fa kwanya bi so to Roman fo no fo say aho hia mu monto mo boase monkura mpa bu mara na sa ka bi mu se twentwan so se de na o how no se de tie bia no denya ebrebi beso a Onyankopon be yi sa adeso na afiro na bi obi beka se ne enu so me yi mfiro na nipa ni nyina asa ensa nyame nim de wo ye abusuan be kyekyere yewre eyire kunani ene ema eja ene na waje wo mwachiri obi a be kyekyere ne re isanse de sesa eba na eba no na sɛdeɛ yɛ nyinaa yɛte ne mframa mu no na sɛbi mpanin sɛ deɛ wɔkɔ aten deɛ wɔba aten na deɛ ogyina hɔ ɔne atentorodo ɛno nti na abusua no nyinaa atwɛn sɛ wobɛba bɛka biribi ɛde akyerɛ yɛn sɛ ɛnaano ɛnora asɛm ɛsiiɛ no ɛyɛ nokorɛ anaasɛ nyɛ nokorɛ nti yɛnanɔpɛ sɔre yɛn na wɔ sɛ yɛkɔ kunani ba no ho
ewo dwabi
ewo dabi honorable mi fie
okay
ewo nhyae
so honorable samosapon
na making na o se ko kunani no ho na yeko tenase na yitie de aban ne mpanimfo ede ba ampa be se no du kobodu ba ko ho no na omu bae na kyese de atitete ne mframa mu no eno a ho amane eno mbe boy aje say ayisu ene areho na omufri ono nso no e wo say yekọ omukọ abusuafo nso ho eyo maame no papa omo nso dwabin ho a no mufri na e wo say omukọ de no nso yekọ ya ahobo akotwene be no nan kobo no nan ni fa ho bi na honorable regional minister one regional chairman any party mpanimfo honorable MC Mama Eunice mu dwapin party mpanimfo nyina ne dom nipa ba ekra ne nkofie ho omo so ba ya omo ama ne tiawa ne se honorable Samuel Sapon na oka de asie no ho nti ono so na kyese wa hwe no nkwa nti ni nyina no saa ne nyame ka se ensi a yintumi nsi nyame kwan aba e wo se busua na aka no na enso ye behye ho din na yahwe na ke odi ye kan ye nyame asema ba mu ne pese me fa kwanya iso na me kan bibi kire wo mu a o mu so mo ye nyame asofo ye nyame kasa kire wo empempi no de obetia ya semboni
yenti asempa na madwene ho a mehwɛ bibia ne nam social media so se esofo bi o se friend Roger se hwan o you so you difu ya a friend dangerous prophet Yankopon wa ma dangerous prophet bia even Elisha kra no a na ohene no ene bu say Elisha oye prophecy won shen kompamfa no on cancer pamfa no
emfa no ho nanso na ye de wo ye edi na na ma Elisha ebrebia na o ma no sa woni no so nanso no ko hene no ho no akaka edi me de me ka kire wo se na de anra ho ni se asem no kura na ohu a wote ne fie so wote na sori dem so de abetina social media enipa somasi mon kan kire no me hu me Babu krasi die ni die wo no
fani die ma no
edi se nyame aka omampani ho asema kire wo onyame aka minister bi ho asem akyerɛw onyame aka wɔhene bi ho asem akyerɛw enya wasɔre ba wo enya sabio ordinary person wo nyame aka asem bi afa pani bi ho akyerɛw wantumi ahunu pani ne fie kwan ankoka wabetena radio so ana social media ɛna odi tudwa nti eba mu yi sese wa yɛ popular eba mu wa yɛ popular it is a wabi
yankopon no kasa
na just a wabi Bible says nyame yi kyerɛ a kyerɛ sɛ wɔde ɔgye ɛna ɛden eba edi sɛ nyame yi kyerɛ na wantu anamon ankɔ enipa no hɔ ya me hu sɛ wogina yi social media hɔ or hwan your friend defense minister wɔne hwan ebo ndi ɔmane bo ama mon kan kyɛ nsu me hu me yen kan kyɛ defense minister sɛ yɛ me hu sɛ esan sɛ wo yɛ onyame diifo wo yɛ ɔsɔfo nyame wan nyɛ ne saa o adifo bebre ba yi o Isaiah nom asɛm ni si a wɔkɔ hene no hɔ Isaiah kɔ wɔ hene Hezekiah hɔ no kɔ ka kyerɛ sɛ wɔ hene Nyankopɔn se me meka nkyerɛ wo sɛ yade a wo yade no hyɛ wo nsama aseɛ esan sɛ wo be wu ɛna ɔhene Hezekiah se daabi ɛne me nua panyame kyɛw ma me Bible se wɔ hene di nani hwɛ dan esugu nyame so ɛma nyame san ka kyerɛ odifo Isaiah no asɛ kɔna kɔ ka kyerɛ sɛ ni sun no mate me de finhyia du no maka ne mfie na mo de sɛ nyame kasa kyerɛ mo a mo te social media eti me challenge wo mo say enye sa nyame no ayenim no no ene kasa kire wo mo
okay
eye vudu bi na so mo ya wo mo hwe ne ye
all right
esan say bibia esi wo Bible mu bia no a nyame e ka kire ni nipa se onye hu bibi no wo ye hu bibi ma ne ye ebia hu nsusa so bi ba me hu ne se ampa se anamo we mantu a enkase me na betome eti wo munye very careful esan se nyame owo ho nyame no a wo mudi ni din ye popular Yesu Kristo ba ye no Bible kran se oba bi wo ya mada ne sofo kran nyimre
na sa nyem na me ye wo na wo preach o
oba bi ekoso na tade mu sei enya ayaresa meboa se ne Yesu no ti ase da brenkatade kro nya bi nhyɛ ke betiti na tade nyina esan se nipa bi ehunu se tumi bi wo edie ne na sofo emu kyerɛ mo kura mo pese mo kura mo kyerɛ se mo wo tumi kyɛn Yesu no a mo bo ne din no mo pese mo kura no mo kyerɛ se mo tie kyɛn Yesu no a mo bo ne din no enunti saa odifo no a mo frɛ ne dangerous prophet ya eso wa hyɛ nkɔmɔ ama sɛbe ɔhene bi afrim wa hyɛ nkɔmɔ ama wiase wa hyɛ nkɔmɔ ama wiase na o de wo hyɛ nkɔm sɛ nipa no bi wu ampa nipa no na wo saa ne nyame ka kyerɛ wo menyi ni sɛ ofiri nyame nti no ɔmbra biem na wo ma yenhu nyame kora wo som no sɛn so anasɛ sɛ nyame ka bibi kyerɛ ne fa opani bi ho a
ontua na
monko nipa no ho saa na nyame ɛyɛ no
all right me hold a brief for him because now come more questions because ono ka say ono kwa ho odi ntimi Ghana fo nyina nsɔre na ye mompai
me say nyesa na Bible ka kyerɛ diifo no sɛ wo mo nyew
omo nko nipa no ho
omo kɔ nipa no ho
na wo ka kyerɛ sɛ
ma ye mfato ho no
fantu bedwam odi kɔ nipa no ho na wo ka kyerɛ
nipa no ho na wo ka kyerɛ sɛ wo hene na ne Nyankopɔn sɛ me meka kyerɛ sɛ sei enti yewe obo ho ka kyerɛ direct sɛ wo bewu wo diifo Elisha o ka kyerɛ wo hene no sɛ Jehoshaphat wo hene mi refinidin o ka kyerɛ ne sɛ ono hene nko soma ma ekobisa odifo ne sɛ monko bisa sɛ yade a me yare no mewu anase nyame de me nkwa bekyɛ me omo koye no omo odifo ne ka kyerɛ mo sɛ mon kan kyerɛ wo hene sɛ yade a wo yare ne de enya de a
kwana de ne bɛkɔ
obɛsɔre biem ampa wo hene no nyame frɛ no ne bra aso eno nti de me ka kyerɛ wo ne sɛ wo mo hu bibi saa ma won twɛn masɛm ne nsi na ɔde abɛyɛ popular
all right
esan sɛ nyɛ saa
ɛna Nyankopɔn
ɛne nyame ɛhwehwɛ sɛ yɛnyɛ
me da se mɛsa ba hɔ na ma me nkɔ ɛyɛ Dr. nana ejene bwato na mentio no so yanka bi anhyem enra ye ba be galamsey ya o galamsey ya de Ghana be ko be bi ni se ye kuri na de hye mebunu mebunu anesa o 40s no mo ne we de emfa se mebunu anesa ya ni nwotwe ahwemka ye hu bi se ewo ye mem ha
medishie edi kan no ma me fa nchi akese ma asantemera me papa otumfo si tutu e say Samuel Sapon eye ne doba prekope ade ba kwa am de kan Samuel Sapon pa ne say akwasi da bia obesom ade bia o wa himfi ati se sante hene doba pa abusua nyina na ye ma omo ya akọ nia esi no eye brichi na ball my Ghana ama bi ato santeman na empempenso a ye duro no me gidi se yenyi amanyosem any blame grade every mu na ye hwe the remedy for nyame ya adoma da achi asem so ho se wo hwe ewie mu hyen a etu ya aso ye misa se why na ma green light se pilot on for omonko omanya ye wo mo ne ye bibi mamu no ye ha o kese ba ko ne se BBC a ye de share we ni ye de share we ni ye de share we na mom no why na ma kwan se plane no entu ni ye di kan ni etosu mienu the condition of the helicopter no na etisen that's what I say and also we see here pilot no how many years experience and na owo and also we see here na afe no aerospace engineers no womo a omo ehwe wiem ema yen so no womo so no womo mra meyi oma no akwankyere be na omo de ma no radar be na o use a ekodum pempenso a afe de edi oyenie we ye den ebaaye ye was some of the pilots emergency landing or kono hu se bibia me koi no bibi be se quickly
enra no pana there was an emergency landing ewo adwumako
central regions
enra no pana some military plane ba ko saa ye emergency landing ewo adwumako
me da se wo abrebia no ye man ye bibi man
no we TV ni so no we adwumako emergency landing obelande school park so boko ena wasi hon
me da say mesre say mu media munya investigation ni ehwe the experience of this pilot ene ni ekoto owie mu no ekoto okwaye mu no that assessment is needed but what must say na fe no yenhwe say eba ni say na akoba ni say every say emre bi etwemu nenti America say me mfanya amanyosem no mekai aban dada na nado Dankwa Akufo-Addo woso Nittywood no ye defense minister oka asembi say ye wie mu hyen ahodo na ye wo no ehia ensiesie maintenance mekai ndc fo edi yeso o pesika na edi yankoto bibia ye osi ehia new aircraft na nado ka say even fokaya ye di tukwa presidential jet ayemre yensisa no ye di yamanyosem sa bet in realistically no the condition of those aircraft no etisen ansana airco ya tutu niema ma sebe ye di ewuo edi agro hwe mofre ye omokohwere omonkwa e wa asante achim yi I mean adentina wo se ba ne sa Akra Kumasi akwan we wiemu hyen o yenhwe omo nam fom nso a enkwanhia hodo agi omo nkwanfire omo nsem adentin na wo se yetenase eye hwehan sa na mpempenso aduro no adum pempenso a yemmo modern si yenhwehwe mu yie nia oma order se entunko the experience of the pilot
ho hia pa
ho hia me so ho ne amekire no if you say enye nyame na ya adom a ne ametete ye no yese koma panyi mama me amenua
de tie ne se omampani na odwumadie mienu na Assemblies of God wo dwumadi ba ko di to na dwen so o kohon ma bansa no akọ Esiedu Nketia was supposed to go in the aircraft with the president. Ono say why tight or anti information intent to anko. Ona omo mass amasapon ye vice no kosi na nine. To ono ne kosi na nine. Alhaji Mohammed Mutaka friend saying interior minister no so our flight no mo bi. And a case to forcing. Every friend said no, I'm also Mukoshian Crofo into opportunity free flight in the moon. And on so a free moon. Can yes, sir, interior. K beer, the Bessiano. Can not be no Kurananka.
Nessa Oman Penny Mahama, Yamia didn't want
Papa.
Yet the Yamia said, we're in a free Musso wim. Name mom no fanya disuade. Na military aircraft no. One more when in Kohonum.
Mati said defense minister here when yan baby kura no. Watchro hun krata try. Catcher said the maintenance I said the situation of the aircraft no kra no problems wo ho. Ti omon hwe na omon sisi. Womon hwe na omon sisi. Omon hwe na omon sisi a. Enei edi yene de ntisi.
Afi eba ni say na akoba ni say. Oh, me by kra ni obi kan say the experienced army officers, some your commanding officers, some way, because someone they will be firm to tell you, say, hey, Mr. President, this aircraft is not capable to move. A true baby, mestre, ya mamo ma amanyofo enhunehunamo, especially the civil servant, any more authority, judicials, no, monfa munai ensi form. Amanyoni or any party say why a privilege. Yet I can say no next 2020 met me a Ghana man penini and non chese me any patch and more minamoti. Me for one more country me na and say me video be abra or man penina nado who say presidential jet no enye papa or far private one to coin. Na yen when this be shimo momo say radin kum na nado. You see, we are joking in politics, everything in politics, and higher. We've come to realize, hey, let's put politics aside. Na yenye obi crackers and another for flight and tinto for maningu. And this is for ya. I am not pleased with what has happened.
Yeah.
But Mestre said, fast forward, yen fanya disuya, Emma yen say, o mine ye nipa baako, and ne MPP was so more case aircraft in no. Enye no krekeke o assign ahri yen atiyan sunumu enti mesre o mampanyi mahama fa any wo to nchen na aircraft no tobi magana and forces tobi ma wo mo na faje udin na okwa once na ekoto ofom yi o mampanyi mama penso 2014 2015 and ototo ho and okoye afidie kaye de na ma ye ekoba ikura no wanye maintenance because in 2014 the ni kwase yemre US presidential jet is over 20 years be wo mo mutimi kokko sesam bibia na ye brand new back then ye the maintenance culture ye the aye politics enti o mampanyi misro menua no me friend big lion for any wo to nchen na jadi partner top professional and better aircraft edema Ghana army and sana obekwa wa
that's it. Now we call Dr. Samuel Free on a minti on so and sana you remove to the specifics on your ransom. Doc.
Yes.
Arahu
nipa so mobo.
Nipa secretary.
Nipa mobo papa bia wo free mu say e be 1 week e wo tafo ho baby. Ono trying to care him. E ba ya nipa mobo. Nipa mo bampa we dey need ma me dey ntia ma me nanan ma me to mo ana wan kasa ne wahwefo keodi asem na ya na de timi nsuru mo ne se nipa gu bottom koko bottom ene na me hwa me ne na nate ya wo de ne sai kire me se me hwe nipa no so sebi omunye ezi enkase omunye nipa bia keke nipa mabobra
etitri
nipa omako manim o hwɛ sɛ mo sapon a hwɛ ni age hwɛ ni tintin yo ne sɛ saka ne den bottle cocoa bottle ne den bɛtum a you see KOD very 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 sad situation show man boama look at enkofo depending on mo so enkofo down on their constituency their ministry obi o ho a nani da so wa no o man boama ne maame baba akopɛ you know because of that in the no I also ekofa a hospital for doctors behwe no na yedi ni tina kan ma akwa akra because obunim de bisi you know I didn't see no the make say was a humble every Ghanaian
yeah
I was a Ghanaian ni bia hwesa su de asi no no sua de ba akopɛ frame and especially the politicians
okay
yeah.
the politicians see here no why am na ko hu say adenesi omudi kan wo
ordinary people
inkrasefo
ordinary people
inkrasefo meboa de na so no sojani ana so no police ni body no
ordinary person
me kra me tie kra na say wo mo kra no mo pamom so mo nko e kire no mo hwe no mo hu say
ebeboa o mbeboa
enti say we ye leader na we nya opportunity respect people
absolutely
na buwa nipa
okay the ekoso ya the military person ni gina ho ordinary person onu ko etwa the military person ekuta camera as friends and phone away na ordinary person yes omo na akofa
fade no
and the so omo no omo
eso bi pa kwa bi kwa wonim ne da
o man
opportunity o de bebe no kra ya hwan you see I'm talking about where politicians has to learn and change so fast. What this tragedy is.
Yeah.
It was so musua dear from president to whoever that is involved. And whatever we say galamsey so. And galamsey yeah politics. Any people who galamsey ordinary Ghanaian for no when they young penny at you.
Baby, and ya kase kura wasa ni pensia ana kevu in ekomo. Na no ba ko bia na wo ho no. Ohwe screen na da so no. Ana no ba ko bia mo hwe ba ko akola ba ko a abuagu no so mo koyi o match force way o mo yi ni wie ye no mo pija na na oda gbagu.
You see oh, it shows how you di ho. Na me de a lesson to everyone. Baby adini free buy no galamsey the ordinary person ye nya tumi a ye twiti ye ho as if say ye enemies. They are to ngrofo yi mpanifo yi. I don't wish for even bonsam.
Yeah.
Obi a woni ne nya adua na say wo tan kra no don't wish for that situation. Ade ato omi their families cannot see the body. Because you cannot see this is how we have gotten to. You subhani and ya ye di politics ne and your my di yentino. A man of crack kakra na yeti. That is na Dr. Jenim Kai. So Sajati ni sa wan we ye nka no kore ye dia politics sa se kura wo kotokura na yam hihye because onim say ade ni so di awu Sajati countless time and I force landing
Omampeni before 2016
na do kura say
yeah 2016 elections Omampeni ye force landing bi wa ya abatrapa Emma oba be see your rewarding no all these things ehunahuna ye hunu se be ye nwa bibi
because they have politics ne nipa kom de nipa ewu enipa ye say nipa nya biane ni ekom hwan ne dia ya de be save ye mind penny4 look at the investment of these people na adwenya omo de be boa wo mind ye no kra ye nkane the way yes ya ye hunti no ya ma politics e di bibiem to say the na kan e ba ye yinkrofobia they qualify experienced people in the military every sector of the economy e yin your mining na ye yom yin everywhere and especially when it comes to the military experience counts a lot.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Experience counts a lot.
Yeah.
It is a woman who you are not incrophobia e beshawa ehonye book asemo ehonye book asemo
experience
ehonye party asemo is about because they are professionals and they will do the work as has been assigned and investigations enkom me dem say aircraft no enye me dey say na me dey hu me tin chen dey enye
oh dey hu say enye ya na enye
because they are politics in me assume say ye aircraft wo hu nyina most of them no enye and na presidential jet akodi France even I wasn't get bad match intimi mai kenya ye ka no korea ya koto new one ade na yusu president nia edie edeko wono no ye individual timi to plane papa timi from here to South Africa etimi ko ba bia ade no man ni mutimi to because of politics ka politics kra na wasn't here to there yes yes if individuals can buy aircraft quality ones that can travel without any problem I don't know my name because they say yeah politics into Okota now yes because say okujeto efa document the year said na nado to say on there you because in Korea di agro area say helicopter expert so oh na adi ayesa and edi enya na baby akodu to be say a very big lesson to everybody.
But the question is, will we learn from these lessons?
That's
the issue. Because one problem I identify with politicians is say na bemudi ena eye say you say new enye cross ye say opposition na eye say you say new osi enye. Can this one lead us on? A bit where the akwa could be also do as a nation.
The SCC been see that.
They didn't see that.
Until we have to learn. We so Menkai former president late Mills, yeah, but Nebusia for Van Cheme. We no aheti wo because of a kwanya nipa ne faso hu you. A kwanya nipa ne faso hu ye na ya. We kra na yesi epedie ne kra no. We are flying them this evening to South Africa. I don't mombre will play to them. You see, I don't idea who sir. Politics ikuye. Politics me en kan kure. Politics me en hu de ye o man no. As bibia be bia obi de politics, obi de politics. Ana omo aso na ye omo sa. Na de make can say obi ensua bibi the presidency, ministers, whoever chen ni ye kuntokwa. MPP for so bibi frame. After all, who will be here we are. It doesn't matter to that extent. Look at human beings. In cocoa sack. And Sunday Domato body bag.
Well, I almost say initially I wanted to package them in somebody's but what the two man national?
I almost say baby and a whole possible. You sure at Tino. Was a body bag, so there was any for baby and the soup. Did you say, Nipa be a swim? No, and son of the point to be going to my point to be.
The circumstances and the man, yes, sir.
It's the other day, I said, I was disappointed of money body bag. You know, most situation to say body national, put it to win more. And they honestly before so because before no more is because I like was about crato from and me koshe baby and son no say the circumstance no oh and me stress e krona e si mu no and you had be omo bia say clinical say they should do a monumental way to tell them there not them there. Let the people, I want the people to feel part of what they have done to. On mine,
especially the berries.
Yes. Omo ko so aye ehu ye. E ho nipa go e farm, e forest. And these people went there. Sebi penifo no nim so omo da omo fie air conditioning wan V8 motor di ani because Minister of Defense oba security tight. No nim so be endi what that Iti KOB, let's learn a lesson and yam penifo mesre omo make sure say so when you to me na mo bi omo de be boa in local communities no. Omo hia hwe ibi wana clinic akre kwa no kura no mumpe quota bebre wudi ya kura no tibi sapiti bi so everyone no tini baby let's help them because BBC ye nam kwan ya yekọ banya accident is here bibi ni baby accident see ye manim ya ka ne koto afrom na ye Ford sa Ford ya na kwa akra ye bi ni patitim ye ya park you ya gentrifo ne hwan
obi enkura afro ni
eyo mu a omunam chen ya omun teaching
se bi yemu wo
they went into the afro num
ne koyi
ba ne kwa mfa so yi o kra no I was so shocked enu ne ba me hu se nipa
ensehwe
awo se obu nipa bia titumi ne unya fa bo nipa
right
right.
You better for some specifics, but I'm making some messages. Good Ghanaians should be very careful about the way they do elections. What happened in Obuasi is all about the election 2024. Now you see the results, and say, "Ama, baby, of free band was Evangelist Abel Kankam Bwedu, as a teacher Bonti Awasanti Achim of Wasi. Mr. Kodi, my condolences to all the deceased families of the deceased. And NDC party as a whole. It's a good evening, Kyoda. I'm Okai from Bantama in the Senate West District. What Ghana government must urgently prioritize and Galamsey now fix our major highways, especially the Accra-Kumasi route, invest in an efficient railway system to link our major cities. President asking Atoforsen Amakofibua to ask the defense and environmental ministers means everybody has to think about his or her own life before everything. When you go, you will be replaced in the next day. Yes, I think, sir, you've made a statement. Good evening, Kodi. He said, I'm watching live from a Buakwa macro. The country is in a somber state and a canopy of grief has covered the entire country. Hard-working government officials are gone to the land of their ancestors in a harrowing spectacle. God knows best. May their gentle souls rest in peace. Good evening, Kodi, to you and your panel, your guest panel. There should be thorough investigation in the plane crash yesterday to authenticate what actually happened. There shouldn't be that Ghanaian anthem, Yemfa Menyame, Father SK Ewo Kenya Sikumasi, and Odiweyaba. Teacher Kujo Watepa and Susu. Say God is in control of Ghana. Hatred and hated speech can divide us in this tragic moment. Fare thee well, heroes of our time. Wherever you are, we shall always keep you in our minds forever. I'm an MPP, but in fact, I'm truly down since the inception, since the coming of the bad news. God knows best. And also, hello, good evening, Kodi. I'm watching live from Senegal, Kasamas, Elinkani. My name is John Ato Asan. Kodi, what has happened to NDC and Ghana is very sad. If you go to TikTok, some people are happy, all because they're NDC members. What I can say is that NDC as a party must be very careful and condolence to all the family members in the NDC. Ghana Forum Wakam. Right. We say I am for woman a tosumi no. Hey. But your thesis we pad and because me so Teacher Eric aka Obia Hieska ewo manso wa treso ono so edibi abrain was say Ghanaians have lost great men. May their souls rest in peace. Say all Ghanaian aircraft should be properly maintained before use in order not to bring another incident to happen next time. All right? Yeah, that's it. Also, oh dear, I don't know. Security, good evening. He said, I'm a little listening from Asante Achimpidim. But Massa, let's forget about the dead and concentrate on the living beings. Why do we have to fly them to South Africa to waste the taxpayers' money on unnecessary? I told the president to buy a helicopter for Ghana Fire Service. Thanks. Okay. South Africa no more corner is for a reason. Yes, be a kosesika. Yena before sometimes. Maybe honoma na ya tona sarem. Yemfanya hwe. But on person who had the crop potting. How situation ne ko yes sir forensic way na eba boa me hu. Actually, impose eye obi no ye ya. Yebehunu. Se eye naturally ne course ya se dua ne kobo mo se bisi akobo duam se bisi akobo rock mu ebehu na from there no eno be kire ya anamo ebetu say next time NCB unti nya say bia we stay the taxpayers money is for a reason. Good evening host. The nation is indeed Pachoma my friend mo fan cheme kakra wa na making kindness. Or say the nation is indeed going through a very difficult and heartbreaking moment. This tragedy is not just unfortunate, it's a wake-up call that demands a serious and non-political response. My humble suggestion is that the authorities should launch a thorough, independent and transparent investigation into the incidents. Every aspect must be carefully examined, from the event leading up to the tragedy to the decisions made by those in charge. Eduquat ewo techimai ena odiwe Abraham peki tupe na mensan emram. Kwadwo buadi ewo bodoma say yes, people at Galamsey size can't you stop what you are doing. Have you seen what happened all because of Galamsey? Anyway, we say the authorities should shoot and kill the Galamseyers long time ago. This wouldn't have happened. Isaac from Canada. And not the way about a black race or people Isaac. The account they mean to me why. I know I didn't do. I can't read that one on air. Me pick the last one. Not Yensan Embram. Good evening, KOD. Please, we shouldn't blame the prophet. Let's ask whether he could have seen the defense minister. We know our leaders and their so-called protocols. We follow before seeing them. From Joe Sunyane, Obiswangalo di free Abba. I don't know. So because of who minister no kura obenya daje. Ne wako man kwan kura se won kono nko huno. That's the issue. I heard. But me unko specifically na fe yenhwe a torrential esi no. What have we learned from? What can we learn from it? Your roads accidents ekoso. Accra Kumasi road now among force yen declare say a death trap because for recently a esi wasono enyasem kuma. Somebody was trying to say, well, they were trying to avoid the Accra Kumasi road into the train, friends, helicopter now, one more adequate, whichever way it is, no. Is it a clarion call? Say, and there may be a honoma, and what's it you did 2 years? Nana, my Mr. Chef,
Say, me person me pick it from baby a doctor, now or hit it. So we should learn something from it.
Yeah.
Ede ni yeshia. Ede ni yebeshia free asem we here.
Yebeshiambo.
When we say the leaders or the politicians, they are fan of traveling by air.
Yeah.
They are fan of. Ni nyina so ye cost on the nation. Oh, and yeah, our meeting wo enkran ochina. It will no be for plane. Every ha akọ enkran. Na ne car no nso afa fom. Akusia no. Na ye bisa se. Senka ye wa business. E na wo ya. Se wa business na do bottom sika na e ya. Ana se wa bottom sika na so di twa ticket no a. Enka abaye ne sa na. Ugo bisa obeka se time factor. Say. So when me say meeting no e ya no pa na o expect say me ordinary. One mama 9 o'clock, o expect say 9 me ba be duru ha. Aden na wo de. Untu me duru ho 9 no. O kra de e bia wo ye leader wo benya motorcade adi wanim. Ye nkran kwan ya me tena so I be take me 7 hours. Ansa na maduru nkran no, wo betumi de 3 hours with motorcade akuduru nkran.
But Nana, the question is that ebia no di dwumade bi so hanum. We ye na 2 hours time or so one crime no this argument or the another jumade and they say yentimi mlemo so much sir.
Kodi ni nyina ye ahoboa wo hankasa obeye. Ni nyina ye wo hankasa ahoboa obeye. Enti ye kan say ye nyina ye suade o.
Yeah.
Enti say ye ni say na say ebeboa nso a protocol officers no Edienti ena ye wo ministers ye kan ya ye kan. Ebetumi abasa nura no minister bi wo hokora no a wono wanye hwe. Wanye bibia wo. Adenti ne ye ma no nye ono nso nkoye adwuma ni bi. Na ye besese ni nyina ma nipa baako.
The question was that the regional minister was there, the lands minister was there.
Last year, and I'm saying, Penny, I can't come and find your politics and find your politics in Tino. But we can almost can't answer no, almost hit it into politics. For that's a brother remark, I mean, representative or committee, or assembly. 5-member committee and a mining committee. Winning. Minister Frinkran Beba lunch, Minister Frinkran Beba lunch 4 years.
Near lunch.
Yan lunch committee.
On my lunch.
Your original minister. Anya Bia, your mineral commission. Ewa.
Rep.
Mineral commissioner. Ewa Ashanti region. It didn't go into my lunch program. Now you see, look. Sa program launching yi kura yi ye betumi asida ma ehon cost a cost be 300,000 president betuka free time ma enkran ya ode nipa dom be dire kira on be bakra na be cost 500,000 mini amako school wa China matra China hardly say a China ba ye project bi awie yes president and minister local members no wo ho no a wo beti pom ya wie danano.
So it's time I see
doc e wo say ye suade wo say ye suade ye mfa we nya de suade senka program no mpo ye wa Ashanti regional minister wa ha ye wo mineral commissioner wa ha ye were Minister of Lands and Natural Resources Ononso Aba. Enti Senka Honorable Omanebo Defense Minister. NDC regional national
first
vice. Ye were regional chairman and so wa. Enti national first vice wa ma nanka yedin. Dr. Omanebo defense minister wa ma enka ebeye den wo mo ka ho no se wo mo ama say o mo ama program no ya ranch enti yenhwade na ko fa we no abo e na won so wo ka se obi o na wo meeting wo ha na 2 hours ta wo hand wo so fa plane e na mi bisa se e di enti e na wo nko a wo sa wo sesa ni nyina bo efuaso yeah, wo enipa bi wa say wo ye MC na wo meeting e wo assembly ne na wo sanso wo meeting e wo nkran e je o say me assembly meeting ni wie na e kira so me ko ye at the same time me ko fa play na me car no ko sia me wo nkran na ni ade na ne car no nko anna say ade na wunyi assembly members ni bi e mo mu nko gina wanam enko di sa adwuma ni bi mfama e ti ye hwade o. These are some of the things that betumi asua free the asimu. Na oman ni nyina yatumi abrɛ ye ho ase. Na yahunu sɛ enya menko na me yade no a ebeye yie. Adenti na bibini enya posu a ye kwa asɔre akɔda nyame ase. Ye to ho party. Amanfo emehwɛmien. Me na ne de ye dimi akosi ha no. Adenti a
odia mo bi ehu so wodi.
Adenti ra. Meanwhile no wo bananka wa besom omanfo all right eye som ene ye yu se bra na besom edi enti ne ebo hu dwa sabio ye fa se be yakoa ye bo hu dawru ye bo hu se ye hwade o enu nti mesre omampani se enkomo a ye die sabi ya no fom ne ko kasem bi maniti omampani anadwe ye obete enti mu amu ben no nsem aye kan boni kan bi say or the saying division of labor. Division of labor no say eniema bi wo ho ne eye na asante man mu na was a regional minister ne ko gina omampani na mu a omampani makrama regional minister no matter how the program is.
But me busa ho no say impo e kasa omampani mra me launch na physically or say physically also oye present and ya we are siko na nimu a ye word utilization and nkro ban phone betimi agya no ompani etimi address na ye kasa yete yi all over the world.
You see,
some of this medium.
And one American say, "Enti senka enipa ngotwi a omu free mu. Senka omu ama program no krampa. Enka program yen launch ana. No omu ama no so program yen ntumi an launch. Ya launch. Ya pa hontoma. Adwuma ese program ne ye no ebetumi aye. Na eka a ewo ho no program na ye see ye launching and run no ayanse ye pa hontoma no menua ke odi se wokọ kase ye nkobu akonta na ye nhwe sika ya se no ho a wokra de bo trimu a wo betwetwo ni nyina ye eka atumi beto o man no so enti o mampani ene na bedwafo ye besre se sie yi a enka o man emu adwo otumi se ganafo nyina akoma ananka ekọ mre bia etwamu no sei sa akoma ni nyina ba fom otumi se nkan framapa sorry enframapa na ebo oman no moma yenhwe se ye betwitwa aniema bi so na sika tumi abo oman no sika bebo oman no eye kwan a ye befa so a ye betoto ye niema se ense se de asi ye besi se nipa gu problem se ye ko didwuma bi won kran ye ko didwuma bi wo Kumasi ye ko didwuma bi wo ha ye wo local government ministry e won kran meboa enu nti se ye bibi wo hokra na se MCs ene ehia wo mu na se ye fra MCs ni nyina kwa etomle bia enye bibia na wo se chinchina atia ye fra MCs ni nyina local government no all represented MCs all the district e wo man mu
all right
obetumi agina omo anam aye ama eka no so abafom eka no so ate
all right
ama sei enkoba se ye kobo obi din kura so meye bibia onkobo dawro na nkrofo mehwe no
all right
obi a wo besom enu nti the doctor kan ye no ye nsua de no de pese ye fasa ansem mienu ya maken na ye sua bibi efrim na ye tu anamo bi a ebetumi aboa yen a atorenche mu ati sei no yen san koto biem eti se obetumi ama wo kaa no akontran ama wako eka na koduru nkran asomdwemu dia
so
betumi atenam bi
all right
na wako
thank you
na wajalu pre no fro na eka no abafom na won so wanya won kwa
ati medasi nana yasi wiem shen the safest of all traveling way any wiem shen but no see the devastating ones in Yankee for my some and what doc my member answer my banana ho my member na fe yesua dey we are politicians almost the same thing ade e be ba be retire sam na ejai na akwa akogu ne baby now ye kwan na ye railways na ye yen plane ho ensensem what can we take or how queue ne betime nya free the esim the esewi but what can we take from what has happened
KOD ye di agro ache we have not been strategic enough
and yes strategic enough
now our Fourth Republic I say is it not 33 years
33 years now yeah
intinka every 4 years we are 8 years nanka aban bia ye na adwen se wo ye e bia se 10 kilometers ana 20 kilometers bia ka Kumasi ni Accra kwan nke enwi no
se bia ye o Accra Kumasi kwan me hu se be wo ye wo be fa honum 1 year time be ko ne ho nyina se tutu
that is what I mean say we are not strategic enough to say sa kwan ya ye wo se ye ni kosui e de emfaso say ne bebre eni pe wu bo sa kwan no so no ene economic year you lose because a number of hours and people spending
as at July ending now about 5,000 accidents near record
omo mawu omo mepra obi se obi apra untimi nya adwuma wotifie implications to family they were free you see it's like say yeah na yeah sebi ya man your phone penny phone they are not long term. They say yeah making promises into no. They also come a month for yeah sa and you didn't know more and they create problems by sa timer Kwame Nkrumah timer na railways e ba Kumasi no mo say ye Benjamin Breno and then na ye nim nyansa no railway nim ni ke wo di me twen wa me ntiase.
And they also developed countries now. Those are the forms of kind of fast the 2 coins.
As an anakai, China, my school. It's minimum. They we are trained. A year, Juma. Train from more base a trio. The first one we need and you chukucha cadiano. Omonto Trio. Titiana class and now reason so yet. A year friend said electric ones and yes, Titiana and that's all said you know.
Okay. We grab board in chain. Nebo didn't chain plane. Yes, train take it to know. Nebo didn't chain plane. They just want to discourage people from traveling always by air.
Yeah, okay.
What you say?
Okay.
It's train no with a big crowd train here faster.
Oh yes. Maybe a faster say
fast train.
Fast train, yes. Maybe we have 6 from Sebia, Ghana to South Africa. Province I may want. Woody, we say Ghana, and maybe I may call another province, South Africa. 6 hours by train will be do.
Yes.
I have a plane a home train for you.
Yes.
So, my system no to encourage it. Oh, you see, my muhano. KOB, I am Pibo, any whom you must have.
Ya beni ya beko ye nim nyakopo ma ya dwene o
anso crash Jinping wa hobiano
yes so obo bi wo ha wo komu a sa se me kwa ha misuro me kwa ha me bompaye me kwa enye eno enye problem because ye de nyoma toto akwan yeah intikrofo a ewu wo ye kwan yesu road accident na do ko yes is pakaban se hwan emba ye you know and no ko see say yeah politics nya ko fa ayi pragia bia besi kwan no so na yi brewe no so na sa nya ya wote sam ani ye hu sa ye fa long term enye ye nyoma akra kwa ye have power Kenya for link dia another city to Nairobi. Private partnership on my year within 2 hours put me for bus so and the minister ever say highway ni pay now we say highway express road we supposed to think and solve problems in nipani bom
president address the nation in my MPK no na yemra yanko hwe omampani na address no de ma omana na afi yaba beto aso ha
Benim say ki be wiere ya jama
Good evening, my fellow countrymen and women. It is with a profoundly heavy heart that I address you tonight. Yesterday, a tragic helicopter crash in Adanse Krofom claimed the lives of 8 cherished members of our Ghanaian family. The victims of this accident include 5 passengers and 3 dedicated members of the Ghana Armed Forces. Among them were Dr. Edward Kofi Omanibuama, Minister for Defense, Alhaji Dr. Murtala Muhammad, Member of Parliament for Tamale Central and Minister for Environment, Science and Technology, Alhaji Muniru Mohammed Limuna, Acting Deputy National Security Coordinator, Samuel Sapo, Vice Chairman of the National Democratic Congress, Samuel Abuaje, Deputy Director General of NADMO, and Squadron Leader Peter Anala of the Ghana Air Force, Flying Officer Chum Ampedu of the Ghana Air Force, and Sergeant Ernest Ado, also of the Ghana Air Force. This tragedy represents a deep personal loss for me. I shared a close bond with many of those individuals who died. Our nation is grieving, and on behalf of the government and the people of Ghana, I extend my deepest condolences to their families, friends, and their loved ones. Know that our entire country mourns with you. We share your pain. Your loss is our loss. A loss of dedicated public servants, intellectuals, and individuals who tirelessly worked for a better Ghana. These 8 individuals dedicated their lives to Ghana's progress. That their final moments were spent in service is a testament to their unwavering commitment. We have lost some of our nation's brightest minds, and this is a moment of shared heartbreak, a time to reflect on the preciousness of life, the sacrifices of public service, and our gratitude for those who dedicate themselves to the well-being of our fellow citizens. Squadron Leader Anala, Flying Officer Ampedu, and Sergeant Ado were dedicated members of our Air Force, embodying the best of their profession. Alhaji Muniru Mohammed Limuna was a humble yet effective public servant. Samuel Sapong was a respected statesman, and Mr. Samuel Abuaje was a promising young leader. Dr. Omanibuama was a brilliant and dedicated leader, and Alhaji Dr. Murtala Mohammed was a passionate voice for his constituents and a champion for environmental stewardship. These gallant men each served Ghana with distinction. And as we mourn, questions about the cause of this tragedy are only natural and important. And I want to assure the families and the nation that the Ghana Armed Forces has initiated a full and transparent investigation into the circumstances of this crash. An investigative board of inquiry has been set up to investigate the cause of the crash. The flight data and cockpit voice recorders have both been retrieved. All 8 of the bodies of our departed comrades have been retrieved, and the government is in close touch with the bereaved families about identification of the bodies and final interment. In this moment of national grief, let us remember that we are above all Ghanaians, united not just by our nationality, but by our shared hope, our shared humanity, and now our shared sorrow. Let us set aside our differences and offer our collective compassion to the bereaved families. This is not a time for division, speculation, or political point scoring. It is a time for strength, for empathy, and for the enduring Ghanaian spirit that still stands tall when all else has failed. Let our words be of comfort, our actions be of kindness, and our unity be the tribute we offer to those whose lives have been lost. To the families, to the Ghana Armed Forces, to the ministries and departments that have lost dedicated staff, and to the National Democratic Congress, which mourns the passing of valued members, may you find strength in their memory and their legacy. May we all be comforted by the knowledge that though they are gone from our sight, they remain forever in the spirit of the nation they so faithfully served. On Saturday, 9th August at 5 p.m., The nation will gather at the forecourt of the State House for an evening of reflection and memorial in honor of our departed colleagues. Books of condolences will be opened simultaneously at the Ministry of Defense, the Ministry of Environment, Science and Technology, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the Ghana Armed Forces headquarters, and the National Democratic Congress headquarters, and also the head office of NADMO from Sunday 10th August to Thursday 14th August. On Friday 15th August, an interdenominational state funeral will be held for the 8 heroes at the Black Star Square. My brothers and sisters, my fellow countrymen and women, may God bless their souls, and may God bless our homeland Ghana.
All right, enti ye kofa mampeni ensema odi etu dwano ede ma Ghana for aye schedules as to how anema abeko odi kan eka atriyentema atu Ghana for echichi Ghana for ere titru abusia omahwe omude hye adwumaku omahwe omude hye amanyuku a omo ahwe omude hye ena afei obo moden esan ede etu dwa eka se enei omo esan etu anamon nyame eya adoma kwasiada eda yanemu yi ojumedi a yebedie na yede aboa yebebie book of condolence na yede ama womo na omo aba bechocho omo de nyame adoma memenda ese omo emu nyina etnase na afei yebumponko ahwe eho ena mwonsem bisase yebumponko na yakotra ho ne adwenwen na afei yamanasi ho ana ase titru nsem ye mpanyifo yi ede atodwa no ye be kwa adwenwen mu na eno nso ye de tu anamo nyame adoma ya woda wase ye beye osom ede ama womo na yetimi atoaso enso ede afri ho. What next after these things? Will it be a memorial that will be a memorial of positivity and as a memorial of just blank? Ye beye wie na bibia akwa na what lessons will our leaders learn from whatever has happened? Yabeko na ene abijafo no awie. Doc, na uwi na yanko be foforo na ma membra na agene mboto na yehwe mampeni nsem no de tudwa no enso ansana other issues be higher saka wasem.
Yo, midas medishi. O mampeni akasa ye man yako onso hwe a o kasa nyina no.
Areho.
Supo ehini no.
Yeah.
If you say ne sibofo atu odo omo free mu ni nyina na edum pempen so a yen ebibifo no ye de ne amadi agro abre bia no ye ma bi ansana yaye me meti hoi no mi jinya me ba akudi ba me kono konfo hia me no o ma mi sika nton sanya pae ma wa me de bema no mi hia malam no se ma mi sika yin sra ha me de bema no me hia sofo nso a o se bo afode a mebo because I believe in one God. The true baby I am penny for no, they are not accessible. Oh, company be hokrana, they have become tin God. Oh my echisa sunya mibi, oh kone hono. Obi anya position. Enre ya no, and ye yomo refilisa baby a wotineno, and ran no bineti ho. Akonya yeti su yi no anopa na obi ti so okoye wi obi abetena so enwumre ye ne yeti ha enti ade enti na bibi a yenya akwanya se ye somo ahomaso ni dwen no
doc mambusa ho no ya ahomaso ni dwen ya na se yan kasa se bi obroni niema na yakofa be kikire ye ho no ene masa nyama we akoso ene wo kwa agye se wo secretary school ebi wo ha ko book appointment ebi hwehwe wani ma na se bio hwe wo ya bia kra ka cho se wo kra won sem fata se wo se wo ba bia ya nipa kro no ewo
na ewo mu ni se yen be before no it thought that we judge by appearance ye hwe nipa ne suit a wabo ana se bintuma papa wafra na minister bia wo call the office until now what reception wo there are CCTV otimi ka che obi kra ho a wote ono afa back door no wapie enti no sofo no enye di isem o pese o ka kire wo no
obefa he
ahin no obefa ni obeya ne se obetran from mema akwanya amodi amaye no wa kire na adwene. Now let's come back to the main issue. Me, I am not a security personnel, but from the look of things, you know, I suspect foul play in this helicopter issue.
How?
It could be crossing a ball ni two and no better toy, in my opinion. So I say because Obi catch them say nrano na helicopter ni nam form pa nam form.
And because of the weather. Maybe a sign of this research said the weather because I know no weather condition so enye. Enti said the nadok mubusano metro for airport omo ho na osebuso masem Ghana forces for osebuso masem say in this condition why would you allow the flight to take off?
Let's ask ourselves. There is two flight outside example.
Yes.
Example no say ba ku do baby ohun se wie mu nye no ope baby page 9.
Yeah.
Emma obon akra ho ban.
Yes.
Eye den na we de okoya akodu kwaye num. Die na si ye ejato mu wosoro. Normal no helicopter e to form ansa na catch fire.
Yeah.
Helicopter with a session of technical problems, you know. Eno krane timi si form. Ba se jabeto mu wo wiem na di jana firi soro abeto form no. Intensi. Enti investigation no, they should go deeper into it.
Suspect foul play.
Suspect big foul play. Because I don't want to talk ahead of the investigation. Nia mesre ne say yema ye nida ho as a country. Na yenya kwenya ne ye ya yentimi ntutu niema ya kwanya enye yemfa no as emergency ni yentimi ye ho niema ye na mpempenso o man na duru no yentimi ntra ho sa abrebia ebehwere akra ansa ne ya be investigation. Investigation obi be say ye ba beti konumti committee no konumti eno ho so sika twitwiri die na ni nyina no o man no ya change reverse.
Right.
Enti ni amesre ni say o mampanyi mahama you'd lose nothing. What matter most to you say you will leave a legacy wakwaba jankaye dum ebia wuntimi nsan kobiem enti ja enkaye dum bi say legacy me koba ye no we na me de me na si form amaya me de bo o man no na yemfa political games no entonche because anytime I obey attempt to say obey bibi no the opposition will arise.
Yeah.
When ni bewu ni awa wo kafa omo ho abra na wo opposition and now wo power no fa ni wo tu nchen na ye ne beboa a be ma waja odin pa.
All right.
Me dase
mamma na bibi ba na me hwe o mapeni akasa
Minia ye kan nyina no ana jataba si yenye politics enso ya na odi akowum enne ade ya na ehade nenso no minia hwe bibi o ho a ensisi ye yifrim regional minister honorable Frank Dr. Frank Amwakohene was here bonabaso
anything
nabaso was here bonase in fact what tun ho asi ho se wo besuma santimai esansa wo hwe bepo a endura wo no ankasa ekoforo ye
utapoma no de foro
esi fom ya enne fitia no pa wasanya hodin atena kam ekọ oboase echini baabia se obabubo amane afade esi ye no ho a na kyerɛ sɛ de buroni bɛka sɛ commitment wa commit no ho de ama Asanteman ɔpɛ sɛ ɔyɛ adeɛ no yie ɔpɛ adeɛ no yie nso na yɛnya obi a ɔte saa ɛwɔ sɛ yɛhyɛ ne nkuran na yɛbɔ yɛn nsɛm ano na yɛka kyerɛ ne sɛ deɛ wɔɔyɛ no ɔnyere no ho na ɔnyɛ ɛsiane sɛ menim sɛ anammɔn pa biara a wobɛtuo no Nyankopɔn bɛtaa n'akyi ama no atumi adi nkonim ɔmampani kasa ɔbɛkasa yi ne kwan so a no ɛsiane sɛ biribiara nni hɔ a ɛsɛ sɛ wɔyɛ sɛ ɔne ɔman no ɛbɛkasa na adeɛ a ɛyɛ me dane sɛ ɔmampani na ho braseɛ ɛne anidie a wanyama abusua no hwɛ mame nkasɛm kyerɛ wo ɔmampani dada a watwa mu mia me yɔnko JJ Lawrence nyame fa ne kransie sɛbi ofiri mu no abusua kora ante ɛne ɛbɛtena abɔnten bɛkaeɛ but ɛwom sɛ wei no ɛyɛ public issue ya keka ka ne mframa mu wato mampania no ne kasa ɛnti na no ne kasa adentira ɛsan sɛ ɔtwɛn sɛ amamrɛ ne amanneɛ kwan so yɛbɛbobɔ abusua ne nyinaa maneɛ ansana ɔno nso aba abɛkasa ɛdi sɛ wanya ɔmampani ɔte sɛ yi a yɛdi kan wɔ sɛ ɔhunu sɛ wɔde anidie ɛma ɔmanfoɔ yɛtɔ so mmienu ɔde anidie ɛma sɛbi nnipa a wɔn mu afiri mu no ɛgye ɛno nso no ɛwɔ sɛ yɛboɔ ɔmampani aba so sɛ wɔde saa anidie no ama abusua no hwɛ deɛ na meekan sɛ ɔmampani atumi atwɛn ya na wohwɛ mmeranteɛ ɛne mmaburin wɔn nso tu wɔn ho si hɔ di doctor akyi sɛbe sɛdeɛ yɛ nananom ka no sɛ ɔde hyia nko a akɔadwane
information nya ne sɛ baby ɔmpake ɔmka ne baby ɔmfuduro and they spent about 3 hours
2 hours ɛna ɔmde foro yɛ ɛna ɔmde 2 hours baby 2 hours ɔmde foro wie yɛ no ɛde kɔ yɛ adwuma ɛkɔ hwehwɛ bodies ni nyinaa wie hwɛ sɛ wɔn nyina bodies na abafo ansana ɔne ne dɔm no ɛsansi fam eti meka wi meka amagana fo nyinaa ne Asanteman hunu sɛ regional minister yenya no wɔyɛ babunu wɔyɛ brantie moma yɛmfa sunsumpa enta nachi na adwuma a wɔyɛ no ntumi nye ne yie deɛ tɔso biem kɛodi ma ɔmane rain fida emrantie no a ɛkɔso a body ne free soro hɔ ɛba afɔ ɛwɔ sɛ deɛ ɔnni adwuma yɛpɛ adwuma ma ne yɛ bibia ɛsɛ yɛyɛ ɛde bɔ wɔn mu aba so no ɛsan sɛ asogyafoɔ wɔ hɔ hwɛ Ghana sɛnkawei ɛyɛ brokyire na asɛm wei si ya ɛkɛnyɛ nipa na bɛkɔ hɔ ɛnka abrɔfo wɔn de helicopter na bi
ɛbɛsakɔ
ɛna bɛkɔ akɔ drop enipa ɛyi Red Cross foɔ na wɔn de lift body no asan akɔ helicopter num asan ne de akɔ ba hwɛ de yɛ kyerɛ
helicopter in itu ana sama be be da asa kutu fufuro
ye ni bi Ghana Red Cross
ye ni bi
helicopter ba kumpo Ghana Red Cross eni bi sa military ayiya na se bia asem dindin bi si na ye hia se ye be lift obi e de na free ba bia kɔ ba bia eno a ene be ba befa eti we nyina ya disuadi a ɔmampani eniema toto yi a ɔmomɔden aso obenya helicopter ba ko edi ama Ghana Red Cross na se ye konya asem bi se ya ye bompa ye se ebi nsi bie mu no ye kosie bia ebi kura ye betumi dia han togofo ana se Nigeria fo so omo asem sa to omo ananka yen omo abehan ye die na omo dia kosave omo na ye de ye mpese bi beto e nanso sabe me na na kyeme edi se ne kan wo se ahodaso ne bema edi siesie ye husia na sasem bi se e ba bi mu a menyi ni se ye ho bɛkyere yɛ nti honorable Dr. Frank Amoako Hene on kai sa branti ene mranti e ka no ho a
omkodi sa adwuma
no won pa omo kyerɛ kwan na onye bibi mfama won na enhye dwumadi a omudi ye na enhye omunkran na ma ebia bibi foforo bi si ba bia na nkoba se obi ikotwe se de na doctor e kan se ka bia ko sha atechim na wo mo address gina
gentle for the
gentle me gidi ye se ebe hye nipa nkra on se France asembisi be 5-4 years ago abrante bibini abrante bia akora bi free soro obeti ahwa wo no na di amerika ayifo wo ho firefo wo ho but abrante na tumi ko je abofra ni free esoro honom ono aban no bo na baso e ma no be ye citizen e ma ye san fa no military kura so enti won hwe wo mo na omo so mo bi a wo so de ma wo mo
ma Dr. Fiona yenhwe the speech president did be to Juano. If there's anything we can
KOD, it's good. We are all expecting the president to say Obekasa. Now they also Oka and Waka. Because it drew the air no mind no kwa here Musana. This is where we see leaders. Udiya kwa Obekasa.
Yeah.
Usukura jai nebe kasa nemo oni minya rechichire ni use. Because you are the face of the nation.
Yeah.
Inti ye expect say obeka bibi and say de na kan no wa ebu odi ama abusua no because DNA nyina no be hia abusua no consent ansa na untimi nye se me aban nti wo de koya be no bi akotwe pende kokoto say without permission it the collaboration of the family no so aboye na to say de no obo yabaso no regional minister I think say what's the effect also near Bonabasu because untiminya all the regional to go to that extent. Ubu hobet na form hobe be no asuma but why involved because of the youth exuberance na mono and it's quite encouraging say why involved in that. Na to say that na can say be krum hona ankasa no they should do something. Idea be here omono omunye nanka mo fanto sa ankrofo yi a heroes here more akuwi and they say clinic kra na mo fanto DBA say 8 euros no mo be to almost a day at least something na I learned says our area no see KOD yeah my your problem of you can say response how to handle emergencies anyway your problem you just say what dream who want to say you road accident say yes say you fin wunti se wunni ba bia asemsi a sire na kan kayade ekro bi so na ye ya kay obenya helicopter yi insuo kura wo mu e ba be dum ntem ansa na bi kura na yes medics they would drop them from the sky but yen hwe ho yen krofo ne hwe ho accident ne besi ya gise nipa na da ho. I'm giving an example of Ogidi Brown, right? I'm closely related to them. Onya accident wo Italy. It was a car crash no nyai. Helicopter no be fa no. Ke krom ha na ngwa. And the situation awakwa still no while ya life or TV chim. E you krom man ko be. Because our response to some of these things you know. Yeah. Would ask the Jakura to baby na after fire service. You should him. Look at the sea blue gate in one. You see, and one of the Oman to sini. The thing I'm going to say is a wake up call for all of us. All right. Say, ye bed drain na ya shed you may be a bit me a bomb mine on bind chain. You may be and lastly, then I can't say. Commission. Just a president. Politics in Bibia president. No free akra. No abesen kwa ha. Maybe ye jumewura lunch. Maybe ye kukonkete lunch. Don't be timinye.
That is Ghana for you. Nana, you are right. Nananom Ghana paying for was she Danimu and so now see udni ho anyway. They now walk on say what could do on the power when city was up one but obey I just said no be and walk we as a good host the nation it is going through a very difficult and heartbreaking moment. The tragedy is not just unfortunate, it is a wake-up call that demands serious non-political response. Muhammad suggests that the authorities should launch a thorough independent. Okay, that one has been read. Mame Enkanwe Kodi. It is time to come together. It is time we come together as a nation to solve Galamsey. Mebaho. Na yabehwe say the AC. Is it a call? Say a nay Galamsey no. Anyway, good. In fact, let's respect each other on this earth. Human beings resemble nothing. What country bro my name there? May their souls rest in peace. Philip in Siao Bogoso and Oduwei Abrayan. Good. In fact, NDC implemented the state of emergency. If NDC had implemented the state of emergency, this misfortune would have been avoided. Okay, we coming there. Good evening, Kyodi. What happened yesterday is very sad. We should learn more. We should take more education from it. Condolence from Honorable George Osei Asumanin and Oduwe Abraham. Kyodi, yesterday I could not sleep properly because of what I heard and saw. Let us be careful and humble and respectful, and be humble and respectful in all our dealings politically. Abraham Ewo Aguna. Or say, please, my name is Inshra. Why didn't we serve the helicopter well? Why didn't we service the helicopter well? That one will be any move. That is one question we can't. Hello, good evening, sir. Vivid investigation must go on. All right. Okay, and also at the end, say, I'm rich. Than so, let us pray for the departed. God knows best. And King Council offense so north and the way if so can't that examine so can't they examine that so that can't that examines exams be done in Ghana if the authorities have done things well. Plainly be honoma a manufacture no and a size examination no more repair that the amity and way no I'm saying camera crash so say a co China na almost sign a year servicing and sign aba but Ghana
no discipline mu na ekwa na say
be flying crack they do also a parts no they pick the parts no they call right okay right. I'm glad they found the box. We are just waiting for the cause, like what actually happened. Bella Mundi from Swedru and Oduwe Abra. Security, good evening. But understand that we don't learn. If not, there will not be flood every year. Let's forget them because they were all part of the Galamsey issues and they even encouraged them to do the Galamsey. I don't know to Mrahine and Abuaji Fidim. So thanks. From Kwabena Owusu Dankwa, President, Dankwa, a friend saying, Data Link University Tema. Good evening, Kyodi. The issues are very disturbing. My condolences to the family. Greetings to Honorable K. Ono Ediano. Endorsement in kind now. But Miembra na yenre. Galamsey hu anamona no mutu.
Kyodi. Galamsey insensemu no. Me ansana me baho no. Ade ba kwa misan di hu ya say. Yesi e de emuno eko South Africa. It's a shame to Ghana. It's a shame to Ghana. Ghana over 60 years. Ye need hospital. Well equipped. Ye betimi aye forensic research. Ye wo Konfanoche. Ye wo UGMC. Ye wo Kolebu. All the big hospitals. Isn't no a shame. It's so sad. So, recently, Dr. B. Frimu or Konfanoche.
Yeah.
Mini obi din komo omo say lab bi e wo so omo di ye no ebi ni Konfanoche. Sa machine no. Enti o man panyin no abai no. I was so just a legacy. Honorable Kwabena Owusu, one of the fine finance minister. Munye bibi magana yenye ye independent. Enti se bibi sise plenty mi nko baabi a ye be ye den. Ye Galamsey no so. Edu baabi a ye hypocrisy. Nana se me nyama sem, but I'm not being politicized. I'm being realistic. The fact of the matter is say, look, every region, your regional lands, minerals commission boss. And now every district, your minerals commission on every district. baby aye to a good year biano the government is aware baby aye to form edi eni nyaatwom se mu se ye pe baby omo ye galamsey mun krofo ya na control no omo sense asi benkum every government in power MPP war power omo ye NDC soriti aye se no omo pai bo ani se na do ntwe no mama mama bai so NDC for na etumo enti no we hu look play na modi abama ya ba benya nkwanhie it's a shame. All right. Abrebia me kase jo mama opa on mama 90 days me to galamsey ase.
Wow.
In this country because I will do it without any political favor. Yes, simple. Momo pomo fan so me hwe. I've said this severally because the government of the day is aware said ne party ma to galamsey wo baby. Na hwan kokansa conforce call. Mu tutu anoma no ho na mu wia mo de abetro bi sa anoma be nie. Enti wo party say obuase amansie takwa boliga DCE and the regional minister omu wo ho no omu nimu say enkrofo bi say baby to galamsey forestry commission your national boss Brown your regional representative your district and sana community water and sanitations they know baby yeah temper bibi and they are aware and you know in realistically no the will of the government say me declare na me me party for omu to no first say saba. All right, it will be the remedy.
Remember Dr. Hansen will review on naso the issue of galamsey ya na confessor nsemi abai normal koye community then now more skills and initiative na kofa yo nearby galamsey am for say this should be a clarion call for the government to declare state of emergency on galamsey meaning say on mo ya adwene
okay ti said it nana kai party for na ye won say sebi
tiane ni no ye ho ne yesere
wakadre no ba ye na kofa see nipa na free mu na wa anya careful na e wo koka asem ayenka the omu ye say ya is the party people handing over the MPP for hand over their NDC party. Most of the regional chairmen for Nina involved, most of them. Maybe too good to be a one or involved. Say or a district why or a day. And when are difficult for that minor to stop? Or to be fighting no. Can we do pass and MPP for the tour? Come stop what? So the party people are now doing it and I deny it difficult.
Okay. Yeah, by now.
And to honor these heroes, the legacy that the President Mahama can give to Ghanaians and say, Galamsey no so ebicha. All right. But yeah, say to be tried the any possible by so better. Because where they are for be party for the because almost say almost so musunya bi neteka. Eti mi dem Galamsey me nigiri o mo.
Uni jisi betu betwa.
Nti
kasa initiative ni NTV fire the
initiative na do launch na omo there last year.
Galamsey.
Gala hwan there strategy ben na omu yusu na wa ye yusu da. Yeah. And so for say issue no. Community mind omu be ye na do sha ase kufo time kura exercise de na se. Eti mi there for me because of mo aye ade no mo aye nti no. Is an avenue for them to also get money to do whatever they want to do to support the party or whatever. And you more asem nti na ade no wo ka say wo be mbetwa so mbe jayo se den community mining makofa ma nipa wi nyina no he wo de nyame ya adom na yenkata o machi acha 2 months 3 months bi obetu obeye yi e wo pa ye mo nya hihye ye bia it will be difficult say ye nyina ya nkam mu na president no President Mahama ne party for na yantu say we are ready to solve it and go for no be foolish owus.
Nana, you have the final bite, nothing. Sorry.
Minia. Say.
You better be true.
I see it too, dear. Galamsey, dear. I will say it to us here.
You bet me.
I will say it to me to us.
Nana, you bet me.
Me say
na o Ghana for yesu ye political friends saying cloth dey akata yeni ene ye hypocrisy me ye ni no maka we betumi aboa me yetu ase
wo say yitumi tu ase ekwan bia so esese yitumi tu ase na obie ni ho a ye kan mine asemo a so ho sika no ehya asase na se o ubetumi ayi sika na fra asase na se no aya asase ni ye di ayi bibi foforo a eye papa sika no ana bebo ama de aya asase ni ye now say mean to me nya asase ni ye ntime me na hye ho a e kire se wo ye lazy mining is not for lazy people. Mining is not for those who have lazy minded. Obia obeka se mining ye no me hu say nipa ne say wo ye lazy. On pese sebe na dwene no anyame de ama no no obeyusu e de aye adwuma. Enu nti womo a eye no they want to find the easiest way of doing it. Enu so emoa. But eye tumi a ye de ama nipa bi se esese ono na wo hwe se ade no a ekoso no esese ijai. Edi se sa tumi no ade ama nipa no sa wono nso ekot hunte bia bi achi na o ka kire wo se he ye kurum hanko ana o ko ka se gate ye da ho yi ensese ye ma obi afam doctor tie fatu hu yi o gate ye ensese ye ma obi afa sa gate num ye bia to ho ensese obi afam na enso ye de obi kotena no se de be ya obehwese obi mfamu a se nipa no be kwaso dem akoda nyame ase se ye de na kotena gate na no se o hwese ensese obi afam edie no okoye no ho anti okoda ho nyame ase onye adwuma na enso ye se obi afamu no obi be fam esan se obi be fam amana jinisika ato no botum enti obeda ho nyame ase ye man mu na tisa nanka wo mo edi tumi na ma wo mo no ena wo mo se wo mo hwe ni yi anka ye hu de ye hu ni
ensuo na da ho no
wo mo mo di tumi na ma wo mo no
aye tomra asa tomra ya
ena wo mo se wo mo de ye dwuma anka ye hu de ye hu ni na sesi a minister ye oba yi o se galamse ni de ye out mo ba ya ye wo kwanya ye faso a ye no responsible mining. Responsible mining no ho asem na me ne wo kan. Eno nti na ekofa sa ewe ebai. Na ke odi tie in simple terms. Say woman nipa no kwan. Na odi hyehyeye to ho se onye dwuma no a. Na wo gina no so a. Obeye dwuma no se de sese oye dwuma.
Nana ye won hyehyeye dada. Womo mutu mining womo hyehyeye. Emra no wo ho na se ye de wo ho no ye ndi so a. De na kyese de ye bei.
Eno mfato ho anam de ma no eno no se gate no yeso obi emfamu a yede wa betena no se hwese em obi emfamu no adan na wokobo hu se adan na akoto ho party se dwuma de obi eye dwuma adan na yede we ma wokoto ho party because unim se adwuma na yede ahye wonsa ne de wadidi awie what you say eti yen nipa no a ye ye dwuma no anase yede adwuma na hye ensa se ye nhwe no ena se ye hwa ye adwuma ni yi a menyi ni senke be hu de ye hu ni enti de na mempanimfo yi kan ekwan bi so me na wo ya dwene se ye nim wo mu a ye adwuma no adan ne ye nkoche wo mu national security wo mu ho ye den EPA wo mu ho ye den forestry commission wo mu ho ye den aprosifo wo mpotamu ho wo mu ho ye den Keo di what you say. It is a sandy pain na kom chirapum. You see a farm task force. Awo mo ko hwese. Obi enye dwuma esese wo ye. Nanso wo ko ho ne. Ade be chi bi mu no. Ye be ko na fofora bi sie kire. Na even wo mo ko no kra no. Ansa no meduru ho no. Na wo bi kra wo ka ho. Tell me ka task force no ho na ye be ba mu base ho. Edi hwa na chena manko ye dwuma human institutions mo konsu ntumi mpa obi atirim ehunu di shim
ɛhɔ ne asɛm
enu nti no ɛyɛ asɛm baako de sɛ ɔmampani of ono afa dawuro no bom kwen efiri na ekro mining they responsible mining they galamsey they hwan yo ya twa bibia mu ya me ho busumi nsia ye mpese ye behu se obi tu mining se wo fa sika akora na de tutu fom a ye bechew na se ye de samra na ye dwuma kewodi ye betumi ato ye boase ni ahye enyema ne ye na sebe mpanisi ye nyina nkran ne mu tutu nkran ne enti we no a ekoso no na wo se fe na de responsible mining ba wo be den wo hunu se we ye responsible and we ye irresponsible wo be den wo
right
and galamsey so de onya koboso de a ye criminal activity galamsey is criminal activity say yagigi wom so kra
Yenimudie, and do they adhere to the criminality of the galamsey? And also another issue. Nana Medasi, Dr. Samuel P. Thank you very much. Nana, I didn't watching.
Personally, I am not against galamsey.
No, mining.
I am not against. The word galamsey is to gather and listen and sell, nothing more. Obi Krani permit, small scale miner, no yen juma. Minerals Commission.
A man kwanya.
They should follow up. Now reclamation. And the one we are most of the mining areas. A better that will be better crass or quite full one back. Or maybe and to reclamation, yen set a proper committee. Na yen yes a utua, utia tax, na ya sound feeling for more. We can make good use of the land.
Right. Thank you very much. Meda Dr. Samuel Free lecturer KSTU. Or Bible boy you thank you very much for your knowledge. Only a telephone Nana Bibi Ba Boating Ewo Drabin Traditional Council.
Crystal Palace Gardens.
Crystal Palace Gardens. And no Makacho Semebaho. Also, what's in the name dear boy na Nana Ejeni Boating Jataba. And also a founder leader of and also
also support to Duchmo. Also support to Duchmo.
No,
I believe in unity.
That is for another platform. Thank you very much. Very sorry, Madam Ayana said you did a of Fakofi appear. Technical staff in Yavedo Biase. Mamma here I'm sending message me to me and kind of fan chain. I have time no and make quite mean to reading, but we appreciate them very well when you send them. Yakram Yami Aduma, ever say share. Bye bye. Nana Ejenim Boating.
No, but I do so dear. MPP who